Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm a blogger at The Frugal Ginger and love sharing tips to help you run your family and your finances more effectively and efficiently. If that's something you want to learn more about, make sure to subscribe below. Today we're going to talk about throwing a Super Mario birthday party on a budget. Now, just a little bit of background. My daughter turned 6 years old and she's kind of over the princess phase, I know, but she's really into video games right now. So she wanted a Super Mario birthday party. And I wanted to share some tips and little ideas that we did. So if you want to throw a party for your Super Mario fan, but you want to do it on a budget, keep watching. For Aria's party, I spent around $250 for everything. That's decorations, food, goodie bags, everything. So I wanted to share how I did that because when we started looking into throwing her a birthday party for her entire class, we were planning on having about 10 kids plus their parents. And we looked at places like the inflatable bouncy houses or the trampoline little indoor places. And for the amount of people we were going to have there, it was easily going to cost over $400 and kind of close to $500. And that wasn't even including food. So we were looking for a more budget-friendly alternative. So to save some money, we just had it at home. Luckily, we live in a house that's a bit big enough to throw a party. Last year we didn't, but we were able to rent a clubhouse last year in our neighborhood, which was really helpful. So if that's an option that you have, you may want to look into that and see how much that might be. But the main thing that we spent money on were all the decorations and kind of supplies. I started planning for her party in November. Her party's in January, so it makes it a bit easier on me during the holidays to plan it early. That's just something else that's off my plate and I don't have to worry about. Lucky for me, I started planning kind of close to Black Friday and I was able to score some deals at Party City with their Black Friday coupon code, so that really helped out a lot. And I also made sure to shop through Ebates and got some cash back. And since it was Black Friday, they had, I think, like double cash back. So I got around 5%. But it may be different on when you're shopping, but every little bit helps. So always make sure to shop through Ebates. I am going to be linking to everything that we use at her party below in case you kind of want to see how much stuff is and if it's available in your area. But a lot of the stuff you can find on Amazon too. But I did my shopping at Party City because they had a big party pack. I think it was like for 24 people. And it came with all the decorations, table covers, table centerpieces, and this really cute photo backdrop and photo props that the kids really liked. And as the kids were coming in for the party, they all just kind of played with the photo props, took photos. So it kept them busy while we were waiting for other people to arrive. But the party pack also came with all the paper plates and napkins and cups, utensils, you know, everything was Mario themed. I got the whole pack for around maybe $90 after the coupon codes and cash back and everything. So it wasn't terrible, but if you do want to save more money and that's not quite in your budget, another great thing you might want to do to save on like the plates and napkins and stuff is go to the Dollar Tree and just get some regular solid red, blue, green plates for the party because those will tie in well with the theme. They don't have to be Mario on them. So that's just another idea if you want to save a little bit more money. Now we also learned our lesson from last year about when to have the party. If you want to save money on food, don't have it around lunchtime. We had hers around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I find that if you do it around 12 or 1, people kind of expect you to provide lunch. So by having it a little later in the afternoon, we didn't have to order pizza or sandwiches or anything like that. All we had to do was supply the snacks. And last year at her party, I think we spent close to $70 just on pizza. So that saved us a considerable amount. As far as food went, I just put out different varieties of chips. I popped some popcorn and put them in the individual Super Mario cups that came with the party pack that I ordered because we already had bottled water and juice boxes for the kids. So we weren't really going to be using the cups. So that was just a cute little way to display the popcorn, and everyone could just grab one and go. Some of the kids even took little cups home with them to eat in the car. I also made a big fruit platter. I had some strawberries, blueberries, grapes, and then I bought a whole pineapple and cut it up myself and just used a star cookie cutter to make the little Super Mario stars, and some black decorating icing to make the little eyes. And the kids really liked those. They thought they were cute. But it saved me a lot of money making it myself compared to buying one that was already made. Buying a prepared bowl at just a medium-sized bowl at the store was around $25. I had all the fruit for maybe 10, and I just had to put it out myself and chop the strawberries and the pineapple, but that was it. And the large bowl was around $45, which was about the size of fruit I got for 10. So make sure to buy the fruit yourself to save a bunch of money on fruit platters. Another thing that I made myself were the cupcakes. Ari decided she wanted cupcakes instead of sheet cake, which is fine by me because I can easily make cupcakes, maybe not so much the full cake. But I found these cute little rings. They were Super Mario and Luigi on them. I think I found them on Amazon. And I use them as cupcake toppers. And when the kids finished their cupcake, they had the ring, they could wear it and take it home as like another little goodie treat. Now, as far as the games went for this party, if you're starting to play a Super Mario Party, you will realize that there aren't very many pre-made Super Mario games for this party, so you have to get a little bit creative. Now, Ari's birthday is in January, so it's too cold to kind of do anything outside, so all of our activities had to be indoors. But if your kid has a party in the summer or the spring, you might want to do like maybe an obstacle course or something outside to get their energy out. But one of the first games that we did was called Throw Mario in the Pipe Drain. I know, not very creative, but all we did was take a 5-gallon bucket that we already had in the garage. I think it's from like Lowe's or Home Depot. And we just spray painted it green to look like the pipe drain. And she had gotten a Mario and a Yoshi plush for Christmas, so we just had those and let the kids throw them in the pipe drain, and when they got both in, they got like a little Super Mario medal, and they really seemed to like getting that. Another game that we did was called Knock Over the Goombas. If you don't know the little brown mushroom looking things, they're called Goombas. I didn't know they had a name, but apparently they do. And I just printed out an image I found online, cut it out, and taped it to some brown plastic party cups. We just stacked them up in a pyramid, and then I'd also gotten the kids some little Super Mario party blowers, and these were going to be like Yoshi's Tongue. So they took their Yoshi tongues and knocked down all the Goombas, and they were able to race and see who could knock them down the fastest. This game was a hit. Several of the kids did it a couple times, some even 3 times a piece, so they really enjoyed that game. Another game we did was called Pin the Mustache on Mario. I'm not a great drawer, so I was kind of nervous about doing this game, but I basically just took a plate that we had it from the party pack, and it had a picture of Mario's full face, and I did my best to draw it and cut out some mustaches from black construction paper, and I did the poster from Dollar Tree. I think they're 50 cents, so they're really cheap to get. But we stuck that on the wall, and the kids played Pin the Mustache on Mario, and some of them really seemed to enjoy that game. And then of course we did the piñata. The piñata actually came with the party pack that I got, so it didn't cost anything extra. I did get some of the regular piñata candy that they sell at Target, so it wasn't that expensive. And then the last game was a Yoshi egg hunt. Now this was the most popular game. The kids loved it and kept asking to do it over and over again. All I did was take some Easter eggs and some little white round stickers, you know, like the kind you get for yard sales, and stick it on the eggs to make them kind of look like Yoshi eggs. And I hid them in the living room and our kitchen, and they each were able to find one egg. They would come back, sit on the mat, and they would open them together. And I found a pack of little squishies on Amazon. I think it was around $7 or $8 for 28. And I put them in the eggs, and they were the little prizes that the kids got. Now, you don't have to get the squishies. You can always just do candy or something, but the kids loved the squishies, especially at this age. We had ages from 4 to 7, and they all loved them, the boys, the girls. Out of all the games, I think that was their favorite one. Now, as far as the goodie bags went, I hate spending money on those little cheap plastic goodie things that the kids usually throw away after like 10 minutes anyway. So I wanted to get them things that they could actually either use or would last them. They wouldn't lose interest. So what I did is I ordered the Super Mario little cups from Party City. I think they're like the little souvenir things, and they're about 99 cents a piece. I figured the kids could reuse those to drink out of, and instead of it being a goodie bag, it was kind of a goodie cup. I also found some bouncy balls at Walmart in like the party section. There was a pack of 6 for 97 cents, and Aria loves bouncy balls, so I knew those would be good. And I'd also ordered some Super Mario Brother pencils from Party City. I think a pack of 12 was around $3. So they each got a pencil, and I had some leftover glow bracelets from Halloween. We had given those out to the trick-or-treaters, and I had kind of a bunch left over. So I stuck those in there as well. I actually got them from the Dollar Tree, so that's another great place to look for some party favors. But the hit of the goodie cup were the little mini plush Yoshis. I found these on Amazon. They come in a pack of 10. And when I bought them, they were around $20. They come in a variety of colors, so each kid gets like their own color and they won't worry about mixing them up. And they have like a little keychain on the top so the kids could put them on their book bags, and they loved them. My daughter put it on her book bag the next day to take to school, and then she came home and said that 3 of her other friends had the same thing. They'd put them on their book bags. So I know that they're reusing them, and they're not just going to be thrown away. So I think altogether, like each goodie cup was around $3, maybe $3.25 to put together, which isn't terrible. It's not super cheap, but we only had maybe 8 or 9 kids there, so it wasn't that expensive. So when everything was said and done, like I said, I think we spent maybe around $250 for the party. You can always do it cheaper if you want, making your own decorations, getting the plates and cups from the Dollar Tree. You can, you know, just take some of these ideas and give you a little bit of inspiration, especially with the games. It didn't cost much at all to do the games, and the kids really loved them. So I hope this helps you plan your party for your Super Mario fan. And make sure to subscribe below to see more budget-friendly tips and tricks, and I'll see you next time.